Hi everybody, it's Michael and Julie again, and we're joined by the beautiful Rose down here in, we would hope for sunny Kinsale, but we're here anyway in the Kinsale Hotel and Spa, where we always are very welcomed. And we thought we'd have a quick chat with Rose.
Yes, and it's so lovely to connect with you again, Rose,
Yes,
and to meet your
indeed.
lovely husband, Rob. And we were saying the last time we had this chat was in Carcassonne in France. So how have you been since then?
Gosh. Yeah, good actually, good. Despite everything that's going on. I think we spoke about past life therapy back
Yes,
then.
you did, and people were really fascinated. So
Yeah.
we're going to put all your details in the description so people can get in touch.
Yeah. I think there has been a significant increase in the amount of people looking for past life, it's really good, but it's kind of steadily building even since then. Whereas I do hypnopsychotherapy, that's my love, my passion, the past life, but that would have been, minimally a person, a fortnight, something like that. Now it's getting really like phone calls coming in, inquiries coming in, looking for past life, and every age,
Yeah.
which is lovely,
Yeah.
But since we spoke last, people were ringing me and asking me about QHHT,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
which is the Dolores
Dolores Cannon, yeah, fantastic.
And of course I've read her books, loved her work, but that wasn't my initial training 20 years ago. And so I would just say to them, I do past life, I've been doing it for decades, but I'm not qualified. But anyway, I decided I'd go away and do it because a lot of I suppose people coming on stream now, I was going to say younger, no, just people who are more interested in all of that now. As a matter of fact, I get a lot of older people, there was a couple of gentlemen came to me recently and they were like in their late 70s, even 80s, who had lost their spouse and for the first time ever in their life were interested in past life because this brought it kind of to the fore for them. The continuity of life. So I couldn't say it's any particular age group, but I'm seeing all kinds of people coming in. So I did the QHHT because I didn't want to actually, when people didn't know, say my initial training, I didn't know how to explain it to them, but they understood or had been looking on YouTube at Dolores Cannon stuff, which I say is wonderful anyway. So I went away and did it just so that I could do and that put their minds at ease as well, But it is lovely because QHHT does offer a tad more, and that piece more was for people who are on their journey a while, who can connect maybe a little easier with their own higher power, who can kind of tune into that communication. And the QHHT allows for that. But I don't want to make that sound in any way elitist because it isn't. But there are people who are on, the beginning of their journey, and they wouldn't be maybe perhaps practiced in any of that, and therefore, say the other approach doesn't necessarily have to go into that at all. So now I feel I can kind of whatever you come with, I can work with.
That's
You know
right.
what I
That's
mean?
great.
Yeah,
Super.
Yeah. So it is nice.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful work.
Yeah, oh, it
Beautiful
is.
work.
Can imagine. Yes.
Yeah, no, as you said, the interest in past lives, and we had somebody recently at Solas Cabin doing Akashic Records.
Oh yeah, I
And
do
it's
that
great interest in it now, I have to say. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, so we people are waking up at different
They are.
rates
They are.
and at different stages, and it's great that there's so many people like you and like the other people we deal with who are out there, are available, and have the compassion about them and understanding about them. It's not about the money. It's not about anything else.
No.
It's about something that you can offer.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
we're gonna.
I think with the Akashic Records,
Yeah.
sometimes people contact me and they want to know about their past lives, but the past life regression itself does take quite a few hours, and some people aren't kind of ready maybe for that, or even though it doesn't feel like that, because as you know, there's time distortion with any kind of hypnotherapy. It seems like a half an hour or an hour. But with the Akashic records, then I can actually drop into that space and I can access what they're looking to find out about their past lives. So that they're kind of once removed. And therefore there are many ways of, if people are interested in past life, to get somebody else to actually find out for them.
Like a surrogate.
Exactly. So, there's all kinds of ways of doing it.
That sounds great. Well, Rose, I think you're the lady with the experience and the expertise. We're going to put all Rose's details in the description below. And Rose, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. And
thank you so much.
Give our regards to your lovely husband, Rob. I believe he's here somewhere. And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.